be with these wonderful ladies that you're going to get to meet. It is the Writer Warriors. Did I say that right? Warrior Riders. Yay. They always correct me every single year, every single interview, so it's fine. And we are live, so I stand corrected. But they are such amazing ladies, and it's always a pleasure to get to know them and to bring them to you, my audience. As you know, Mega Women, we love to hear the stories that help build the character, nurture the victory that makes us who we are. Who am I sitting with today?
Donna Bess.
Donna, tell them your story.
Well, my story in Resilience, the book that's behind me, is called Crying Behind the Smile. It's about my story and my journey through church hurt and how initially I felt like that they were champions that fell, and God healed my heart. And through that healing, I learned that they never stopped being my champions because the fundamental me was learned under their care.
Wow.
And so the things that they did to hurt me didn't have to define me, but the things that they did to bless me could still be mine to carry.
You know, the interesting thing that you have said, and I know it captures all our hearts because we've seen so many people go through church hurt, and we're now beginning to talk about it. But the thing that blessed me just in our short conversation prior to coming on is that what you thought was hurt helped you to be the character and the person you are today.
Absolutely.
Give us one example of that.
Well, the biggest thing was that I learned what true forgiveness was. Because when you get hurt, sometimes you just turn to bitterness.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not always bitterness because we don't define it that way, but you turn to bitterness and you're just determined you cannot be that person like that. I won't be like them, which ends up making you just like them.
Absolutely.
And so God took me through this healing journey to realize that the very things that they taught me that I loved them for, I didn't lose.
Right. Oh,
it never left me.
So
and I
good.
still defines who I am today. But when they fell and they hurt me, that doesn't have to define me either.
Good.
You know, I can take the good away and leave the bad behind and still honor and bless the Lord and the people that hurt me.
And you still serve in church today? Now, that is the key. And you would say, would you base it on forgiveness and your relationship with the Lord?
Absolutely both.
Yeah.
Absolutely both.
Why?
But true forgiveness, I felt like I didn't understand in the church. And in the church, I felt like the forgiveness was just like, maybe not having, like, I don't look at you and think, oh, I hate you. And that's kind of where we stop. But God showed me that true forgiveness is the kind of forgiveness He gives me.
Come on.
Where their sin is removed from them as far as the east is from the west. And that I can honor them in their righteousness in Christ. And pray for them to be blessed in the Lord. And then whatever justice He feels they need or don't need, it's not up to me, it's up to Him. And I just walk in the true love of Jesus.
And the great thing is that you have learnt through this and have come out the other side. And this is your second story in the series?
Actually, this is my third. I'm in every one of them.
That's what I'm talking about. One of my phrases that I say to women when they talk about being free, I call it free indeed. What does free indeed look like and mean to you?
Freedom for me means that I don't have to walk around with any kind of ill will towards anybody, which is super important. But also, I can walk in forgiveness for myself.
Wonderful.
And that I won't do it perfect. I will fail.
Yeah, every single time.
And it's okay with God, so let it be okay with me.
Wonderful. There is more stories to come with these amazing women, and so please do not go away. Click and share this because somebody needs to hear these stories and somebody needs to walk not just in healing but in forgiveness. See you in a few more minutes. Bye for now.
Commercial. And scene.